Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. So for this one, I'm actually heading off to Dublin and I thought I would take you along with me. We don't actually have a plan of what we're doing. We are meeting some of my husband's family, which is going to be so much fun. And I'm so sorry, this is going to be the quickest intro ever because I'm actually running late. So we need to leave the house in 10 minutes and I still have a bit to do. So wish me luck. Let's go. Hello from Dublin. We have made it, albeit it's very rainy, very grey, but we are here. We are currently staying quite close to the city centre actually. I think it's called Stay City Apart Hotels. I think it does the job. We've got like just a massive bed and then not sure we'll be using that, but like a little kitchenette area. So I don't actually know how this week's gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna be filming, if I'm gonna have enough content for filming. I'm just gonna take the next few days, see what happens really. But the flight over was absolutely fine. You may have seen I did start the Spellshop by, is it Sarah Beth Durst? And actually so far I'm really enjoying it. It's very whimsical. I felt like it was the perfect read for Ireland. That may be just me, but it's just given me like, maybe it's the green cover, you know, I don't know. But so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. I think I read about 30 pages, not a massive amount, but the flight is quite short. I think at the moment I'm gonna head downstairs, get some food. We've not eaten all day. I think we're just gonna go to the little bar area inside. Apparently they do like pizzas and paninis and whatnot. So we're just gonna head there, have some food, and then see where the night takes us. I do believe we're heading for some drinks later on. Whether I take this camera, I have no idea, but maybe I can film on my phone actually and then transfer it over. We'll just see. I'm absolutely winging this, but hopefully you stay along for the ride. And if you do, thank you so much. Hello, it is now Saturday. I'm so sorry I didn't take you out yesterday. We had some food downstairs. Okay, not the greatest food. I think it's more like food to soak up a hangover. And then we just went to like a little pub down the end of our street. I think it's called Slattery's, I think Slattery's, but it was really cute. It was like this little quaint little pub, and how pubs should be, with all the like beer bottles on the side. You've got like band posters and fiddles everywhere, and it's just so different to London because like you get waiters and they're constantly just looking out for you. They're constantly like at your tables. There's no bar service. Like you literally have table service, which is the main difference, I think, from Dublin to London. And honestly, it is 10 times better. I'm really enjoying it so far. But today, I have no idea what's on today's plan. I think we're meeting some of my husband's family. I think we're going to a pub again. So I don't know how much, again, I'm going to film. That's like the motto for this vlog, I think. But I thought I'd give you a little update on the book. So I realised I didn't actually tell you much about what it was about. So we're reading The Spellshop by Sarah Beth Durst, and I'm currently on chapter 5, I want to say chapter 5, 43. So we're still like in the really beginning stages at the moment. But we have got Keela, and she is a librarian, and she was based in the city. But it seems like there's a revolution going on. And I don't know if this has happened on purpose or if it was an accident, but there is a fire ramping through the whole city, which means Keela has had to basically abandon her library, try and grab as many books as she can, and basically head somewhere else because it isn't safe. She also has a talking spider plant, and I really love him at the moment. I think he's such a character. His name is Kaz, and I think the thing that I like about this book is that it is actually fantasy in the sense like you have talking plants, you've got like centaurs, you've got mermaids and things like that. I love it when books do that rather than I don't know, it definitely feels like a cozy fantasy and I'm here for it. Because of the fires, she has nowhere to go. She's very kind of like a reclusive. She's an introvert. She doesn't really like to talk to people. She doesn't have any friends other than her spider plant. But the one place she thinks to go is actually her childhood town. And that is kind of where we're at the moment. She's gone to her childhood home because it was abandoned and she's just setting up camp there. She's just gone into the town. People may have recognised her. So we are literally just in the beginning stages. I think we have met our love interest in the book, but don't know too much about him. But so far, it's just a really fun, cosy read. Sorry, that is my husband in the background waving to his family. This is going to get kept in. No. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to read today, but we shall see. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a jam-packed day, but I'm going to hopefully bring you along. I haven't really delved much into the city, so I've not seen no bookshops. We've literally just been down our little road because it was quite a tiring day yesterday, but new day. I'm going to take you along with me, hopefully film some bits, and yeah, we'll go from there. Hello. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm so sorry for this lighting. I know it's abysmal. It is currently a couple of days after my holiday and it's in the middle of the night and I can't be bothered to get my ring light out. I'm so sorry. But I did want to jump on and say, initially, I was only going to film my holiday to Ireland, but it turns out I actually filmed quite a bit for my holiday in Scotland. So our actual holiday was from Friday to Tuesday. We was in Dublin and we were seeing some of my husband's family and, you know, exploring the city and whatnot. And then from Tuesday to Sunday, we were going to be in Scotland. We flew straight from Dublin to Glasgow and then we met up with my sister and then a whole load of my family and we spent that time in Scotland and we actually climbed Ben Nevis. I have to say, climbing Nevis was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. That was tough. And as someone who is not very fit, I am very proud that I achieved it. But that's a one and done. I will never be climbing Ben Nevis again. But I just thought, well, why not add our Scotland trip onto the Ireland trip? So yes, that's what I'm going to do. So if you're still around, I hope you now enjoyed the second part. I will say I haven't actually filmed any talking segments, so it would just be like a montage of clip, the same as Ireland. I don't know what it is. I find it really hard to find the time to speak to like you guys when I'm on holiday. I mean, I did not get this camera out at all, really. I actually filmed everything, especially in Scotland. I filmed everything on my iPhone because it's just so much easier to like transport around. But it is nice to be like back speaking in front of the camera. I don't know what it is, I just love it. But if you have enjoyed this video so far, it would mean the world to me if you would like and subscribe. I would love to have you. And yeah, I do have a few more trips upcoming. Whether I vlog them, I don't know, but hey, it could be in the pipeline. But with that, let's roll on to Scotland. again with the terrible lighting. I'm here to film the outro. This was such a fun trip. It was a very tiring trip, but it was a lot of fun. I absolutely love Dublin, the pubs there. I love the little cute, quaint pubs, but Scotland in particular, I think is one of the most beautiful countries I've ever visited. Like, I was just gobsmacked with the amount of scenery that there was. Like, honestly, it was just gorgeous. And you know what? The videos on the camera does not do it justice at all. Like, I feel like you have to be there in person to view it. And I'm just so jealous of anyone who lives in the Highlands in Scotland, because you're living in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Like, I truly believe that. And I would love to go back and explore more of Scotland. And you know what? I'm so happy that we went to is it the Glenfiddich Bridge? I've completely forgotten. I'm so sorry. The big, like, Harry Potter bridge. I know it's not Harry Potter bridge, but that's how people will know it from. But that was such a magical moment. And to actually see the train go by, it was just incredible. And I absolutely loved it. But unfortunately, it is back to reality, back to work, back to London. Not a good reality, but you know what? At the same time, it's a safe one. So yes, I can't complain. But I did buy a whole load of books. Now, at the beginning of this holiday, I was reading the Spellshop. Now, currently, it is Tuesday, 30th of September. I'm still reading the Spellshop. I know. And the thing is, I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying the book. But for some odd reason, I don't know why I feel like I'm going to read 10 books on holiday, because I never find the time. Like, I don't know why I do this to myself. I actually bought 3 books along with me on the holiday. So I bought the Spellshop, Tomorrow, and Wayward. They just took up space in my case because I hardly read them. I think I did read quite a bit of the Spellshop in Scotland. I want to say, my sister's got a lovely little reading room, and yeah, I did spend some time in there, but I just didn't manage to finish it. So I'm hoping to do that today so I can include it in my September wrap up. But I am really enjoying it. I don't want that to be a reflection on the book and that it's not a very good one, because it absolutely is. But not only that, I did actually buy 9 books. Because if you don't read the books that you bring, what are you going to do? You're going to buy more. So I did actually buy 9 books. I think I'm going to do a little haul video. And also my sister has given me a few books, so that's going to add to the tally. So yeah, there will be a book haul coming. And actually, I did buy some books that I have wanted for a while. But I feel like these are just I'm on holiday, I'm going to buy whatever I want, because, yeah, I don't think I absolutely needed them. But maybe I did. Maybe I did need them. I mean, we all need to treat ourselves from time to time. But you know what? The books in Ireland are really expensive. They do have trade paperbacks, which I absolutely love, but they are so expensive. I saw the most gorgeous edition of The Nightingale by Christine Hanna. It's one of my favourite books. She's one of my favourite authors. I was this close to buying it, but I think it was €40, which actually, some people might be sitting here that's not enough. That's not a lot at all. But I don't know. I don't feel like it warranted the £40 as much as it is my favourite book. There wasn't anything too special on it. It wasn't signed. I don't believe there were sprayed edges, unless I've lied. It didn't absolutely wow me, but I do not have a physical copy of The Nightingale, so I do want a special edition one. I did like it, so I feel like I'm going to see if it's on Amazon or something. Sorry, I'm absolutely ranting. But yeah, the books in Ireland was so expensive. I also saw a special edition of Lord of the Flies. Now, I've been after Lord of the Flies for such a long time, but I do not like the cover of Lord of the Flies. You know, that orange? I don't know what it is. I don't really like it. So again, I was I feel like I might buy a special edition. Saw it in Ireland. It wasn't as expensive as €40, but I think it was like 25. I mean, for a special edition, that's not too bad, but it was the only one and it was dented, and I was like, no, I'm just going to leave it. But I have got my eye on that. I really want to do a reread of Lord of the Flies. I read that when I was in secondary school and I loved it then, and I wasn't even that much of a reader. So I'm so keen to read that in like my adult life. But yeah, overall, it was a really fun, really amazing trip. And now we get to look forward to kind of the cozy autumn Christmas months. I know I shouldn't say that C word, but if you did get to this point, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Let me know if nothing worked in this video, if you absolutely hated it, because this is completely trial and error. I don't know how this has come out. As of time of filming this, I have no idea how this is going to look, but I just hope it's okay. And I hope you enjoy it. But thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.